Welcome back, everybody. And today's video, we are going to be talking about the best foundations that I have found for oily skin. So my skin type is it's mature skin, very oily. So I have yet to find a foundation that will keep me matte and from the oils coming through for like 10 hours. The ones that I will be talking to you about are the ones that keep me matte the longest. A lot of these foundations nowadays are claiming 12 hours and this and that, and that's great, but for oily skin people, it's very hard to believe that will keep you matte for that long. So I watch a lot of other YouTubers that have oily skin, but I feel like my skin is like the severe oily skin. So the foundations that I have tried, I've tried quite a bit. Some are high end and some are on a little lesser price scale, but most of these are probably on the higher end line. So if you are looking for an affordable one, I only have one in this video, but I could do a separate video, try out the most affordable ones from like the drugstore, and I can do another video to see how they last on my skin or how long it takes before I look like a big grease ball. So yeah, before you leave today, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell right next to it so you don't miss on any future videos that I may post. And like or comment, and please share my videos to anyone you know who has these same issues that I do. But let's just get into it. Okay, so the first foundation that I'm going to talk about, I'm actually out of. But I love how this looks on the skin. It is, I guess, more natural looking on my skin. It's the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. And obviously I've never gone really through a, big foundation before. This is, what is this got in there? It's 1 fluid ounce. It's like basically the standard in makeup. They give you 1 fluid ounce, but I am actually out of this one. So this one makes my skin look natural. It keeps me matte for quite some time. I would say probably around the 4 to 5 hour mark. And so I really like this one. And my color in this one is sand. So if any of you seem to be the same, complexion color, that is what I am in that. So the next one that I'm going to talk about are a couple lighter weight ones. The IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Lines Foundation. This is anti-aging, skin smoothing, invisible coverage. So this is obviously lightweight. So like if I'm in a hurry and I'm just, off to, something quick in the morning, I really go ahead and put this on. It has great coverage now that I've had, the skin lightening with Broden and Fields. I'm much more confident in my skin with the lightweight type foundations. So I really like this one because it has the anti-aging and skin smoothing in there. So I really just put this on really quick. I set it and it does its job. Now, as going for oily, this only lasts for me probably about 2 hours. So it's on the lesser coverage because my oils come through quicker. But I really like it just so it's on the go type of foundation. And yeah, so that one is pretty good. I will link all the prices to all of these foundations down below for you so you can compare, the pricing of it and decide which one would work better for you. Okay, so the next one that I find that is great for my day-to-day coverage is the Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation. So this right here lasts quite a bit, probably about the same way as Born This Way. I do add a little bit more of this, but I find that my foundation, it says 14-hour wear, but because I have oily skin, it doesn't do that unless I really, really set it and take my time. But this is what I normally use day to day. I really like it. It's very comfortable. It's not cakey on my face, and I think it just does a great job of keeping my oils at bay for most of the day. So with this one, I probably blot maybe twice during the whole day. And at night, it kind of wears off a little bit on me, just from rubbing my face or whatever, just natural wear of the foundation. But I really, really enjoy wearing this one. Okay, one that really surprised me that I actually love how it looks on my skin, being obviously mature skin type. It's not necessarily for oily skin, but I find that with this foundation that I'm going to show you, my oils don't come through quite as fast as some of the other foundations that I would use. It's the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. But I can set this with my powder, and it will be wonderful at least for 5 hours for me. And I think that's like the going setting time for oily skin, especially mine. Like around 5 hours, this one I'll have to blot. So it just looks really natural on the skin, beautiful, it's comfortable, and it's very, very affordable. I think it's like $5.99 or $6.99 at the most. But I really, really enjoy wearing this one as well. So with the higher end foundations, I have 3 of them. So I'm just going to start with the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Long Wear Foundation. So this is what it looks like, and this also is 1 fluid ounce. When I wear this, it looks great, amazing, flawless for probably the longest period of time so far out of all of the ones that I've shown you. This probably goes for about 6 to 7 hours before I blot. Which, if I'm going out or if I am, having to wear my foundation for quite a long day, I will go to this one over the other one. So if I need it to last me through like a whole day of like a field trip, that's what we're going for on this one, because down here in the Florida sun, you go outside, it doesn't, I think for me, it does not matter what foundation, I'm bound to get oily at some point. This one helps me stay matte for quite a long time. So I really, really like this one. It does look a little bit thicker on the skin, but not as thick as some of the other ones I've tried. So I really like that one too. So my most favorite. What are you doing? Okay, so my most favorite full coverage, flawless skin for like 10-hour wear, I have gone between 2 foundations. So what I do is I mix them together because I find on their own, one cakes up a lot, and the other one, my oils come through so quickly. But what I have found together, that one of them shears out the other one just a little bit, so it's not so cakey. And that is what I have on my face today. And I'm not going to be taking this off until probably 9:30 tonight. So at that point, I will be having this on for 12.5 hours. So I'm sure I'll be blotting at least one more time. But the 2 that I have been mixing is the YSL All Hours Foundation with the ESTEE LAUDER Estee Lauder Doublewear. So these two together, it makes magic for my face. It really keeps my skin looking clear and flawless. Mind you that I have a pimple on my forehead still that will not go away, but other than that, like, it hides any blemish pretty much without extra concealer. I mean, I'm thinking my skin looks actually pretty good right now. So I look like I literally just added my makeup. I literally look like I just did my makeup like 5 minutes ago. So I really, really enjoy these two together. If you're looking for a full coverage, long wear, 12-hour day foundation, mix these two together. I know they're expensive. I think this one was like $55 and I think this one was like $48, but it is really, really worth it. And if you have such oily skin like I do, you guys, you will never go back with any other ones for your full coverage. Now your day-to-day is different. Like, I don't wear expensive, foundations every day, all day. On special occasions or things that I need, like the long wearing, that is when I wear those two together. So that is why I'm wearing it today. But yeah, so that is the foundation review for oily skin, and just some of my favorite foundations to wear day to day. But if you like this type of video, make sure you like or comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you next time.